active, but that you, like say, if a guy's setting baseline outside the right side there, 10-footer, 9-footer.
Got it. All right, Seth. Thank you.
Ready?
TribLive High School Sports Network is the official video and audio streaming partner of the WPIAL. We broadcast over 2,000 sporting events each year and cover 17 sports in over 170 schools. At HSSN, you'll find the latest in high school sports news, live and archive broadcasts, scores, standings, and much more. TribLive High School Sports Network, your high school sports leader. All season, every season.
The TribLive High School Sports Network here at Peters Township tonight for a 2A matchup between Serra Catholic and the Bishop Canevin, Crusaders. Myself, Spencer Verteria, alongside me, my grandfather Lanny Verteria. Lanny, what is the deal for tonight?
Well, the deal is that we're marching into the quarterfinals of boys 2A. And one of the great coaches in Western Pennsylvania, Timmy McConnell, has moved from Chartiers Valley to Bishop Canevin and has his Bishop Canevin boys as the number 2 seed going into this quarterfinal matchup and is taking on the number 7 seed from Serra Catholic. Bishop Canevin with an overall record of 19-4 and a victory over Southside Beaver in the first round. Serra Catholic 14-9, a first-round victory over Nazareth Prep. And the winner of this game between Bishop Canevin and Serra Catholic will take on the winner between Northgate and Clareton. Northgate and Clareton are playing at North Allegheny tonight. And by the way, Clareton is the only school that has pulled off an upset so far in boys 2A. Clareton, the 14th seed, defeated number 3 Fort Cherry. And then on the other side of the bracket in Class 2A, Aliquippa is the number 1 seed in boys 2A and will be taking on Shenango tonight at Blackhawk. Shenango is number 8. The 4th seed from Greensburg Central Catholic against number 5 Eden Christian at Fox Chapel. So here we are, set to go with Timmy McConnell, the Bishop Canevin Crusaders, against A.J. Corso. A.J.'s in his 3rd year leading the Serra Catholic boys. And by the way, A.J. is from Struthers, Ohio. He played football at Teal, teaches at Serra Catholic, and has a chance to advance his Serra Catholic team into the semifinals. But to do so, we'll have to take on the number 2 Crusaders. And by the way, when we're talking about Tim McConnell, and I mentioned that he made the shift from Chartiers Valley after being at Chartiers Valley for 29 years, 25 as the boys coach, 4 years as the girls coach, and Tim McConnell won 9 WPIAL titles at Chartiers Valley. Timmy McConnell's originally a graduate of a Catholic school. He went to Seton LaSalle High School and then went down to Waynesburg and played for the great Rudy Marisa at Waynesburg, what was then Waynesburg College, now Waynesburg University. Should be a good one, but keep in mind that we're always anxious to see whether those individuals that put the seeds together know for certain that the number 2 team, Bishop Canevin, is it the better team over the number 7 seed from Serra Catholic? We'll find out over the next hour and a half.
And find out we will is, again, the number 2 seed, Bishop Canevin, will take on the number 7 seed in Serra Catholic. Milani mentioned Tim McConnell, the great head coach. He just breeds basketball wherever he goes. The 25 years with the boys at Chartiers Valley, and 4 more years with the girls, winning titles with both the boys and girls. Now he's here in his 1st year at Bishop Canevin. He's already taken them to the playoffs. I mean, everywhere he goes, there's basketball.
You know, it's interesting too, Spencer, and I've known Tim a long time, is that I would say probably 10 years ago when I would talk to Tim about his kids, and at that point TJ had just left and was playing college ball before going on to the NBA, and then there was Maddie, and yet throughout that whole process, Tim McConnell would tell me, my daughter Megan is the best of the 3, and then in conjunction with Megan becoming a basketball player, and that was in concert with Tim deciding to coach his daughter in girls basketball. And by the way, Megan is a star now basketball player at Duquesne University. TJ with the Indiana Pacers.
Yeah, TJ, who was drafted in 2015 to the 76ers, at a time when the 76ers were one of the worst teams in the league. He played there from 2015 to 2018. Then he was traded to the Pacers, now in his 4th year, averaging around 19 minutes as we get ready for the nation's anthem.
Justin Piles, public address announcer, assistant athletic director here at Peters Township. And the officials for this game, Dale Ross is the referee. Dale is from, he's a production manager for a chemical company. Vincent Scappi, who's a phys ed teacher in the Blackhawk School District, and Gino Bianco, financial advisor. Spencer, starting lineups?
On the Serra Catholic side of things, number one is Elijah Ward, the 5'11 senior. The 5'11 junior, Pete Burke. The 5'11 junior as well, alongside Burke and Ward, Isaiah Petty. The 6-foot sophomore, Owen Dombrowski. And the 6'2 senior rounding out the 5, Joey DeMoss for Serra Catholic.
2 seniors, 2 juniors, 1 sophomore in that starting 5.
And for the Bishop Canevin, 3 seniors and 2 juniors for the Crusaders, starting off number 0, Gino DeFrank. For the number 2 seeded Crusaders, number 2, Shea Champagne, the 6'1 senior. The other senior, the third one rounding out the group of 3, Bryce Hinkle. Moving on to the 2 juniors, the 6'2 junior, Jason Cross. And rounding out the starting 5, Michael Vaughn, the 6'1 junior. So we get ready to go underway, and I've spotted head coach Cornelius Coleman, the Waynesburg University football coach, is in the crowd. I'm not too sure why he's here. I'll have to maybe get a moment at halftime. I'll go ask him, but he was a Waynesburg alum, works at Waynesburg now, worked with the Steelers for a little bit of his time. Led to Waynesburg to a 5-5 or 4-6 record, last year. Improvement from over the last 2 years. But we're here for basketball. What is slated to be an exciting 2A matchup between the 7th-seeded Serra Catholic Eagles and the 2nd seed Bishop Canevin Crusaders.
Don't forget now the number 1 seed in boys 2A, Aliquippa. Aliquippa beat Laurel to advance to tonight's game against Shenango.
As we get ready to get underway here. 8 minutes on the clock, 0's on the scoreboard. Cross and Dombrowski and DeMoss, to tip it off. And Champagne wins the tip. Step back 3 right away. No good. Rebound goes to Burke. A quick 3 from Champagne, and we are underway. Petty with it. Looking for Ward. He gets it to Ward. Ward into the corner. 3 ball. Up and no good. Dombrowski's 3, no good. Cross with the rebound. Cross with it into the corner. Top of the key to Frank. Off to Champagne. Over into the corner. DeFrank. Over into the other opposite corner. Back to DeFrank, who was left wide open in the corner. His 3, no good. And here comes Isaiah Petty. Only 1 in front of him, 1 to beat. Layup, no good. Foul. And we'll see our first foul and our first 2 free-throw shots of the night.
Foul's going to go against Michael Vaughn.
Michael Vaughn's first foul of the night, and Isaiah Petty will have a chance to put up the first points of the night. First one in and out. Well, there was a women's game before this, a 70-49 game affair, but it looks like someone put the lids back on the rims. No shots yet. And now we will finally take the lids off. Isaiah Petty's got the first point for his team and the first point for Serra Catholic. Cross with it. Bobbles it. Loses his dribble over to DeFrank. Back to Cross. He was open, had the 3, took it inside. Now back out to the top of the key to DeFrank. 3 ball in and out. Cross wanted the rebound, not able to get it.
And Bishop Canevin's 0 of 3 so far in the game from outside the arc.
Here comes the 5'11 junior Isaiah Petty. Dombrowski now down low to Ward. He wasn't able to get it. And here come the Crusaders. DeFrank, layup, right side. No good. Nothing going for the Crusaders yet. Down court was Ward. He was able to get the tipped ball. Shoots a little mid-range jumper. That's no good. And another rebound for Jason Cross. Gino DeFrank all the way to cross. He's wide open for three. No good. Rebound was tipped by Bryce Hinkle, but corralled by Elijah Ward. Petty with it now. 6:08 to go. It's a 1-0 game. We are playing basketball. This is not soccer or hockey. Ward with it. DeMoss now to Burke. Burke drives, left side, kicks, corner. 3-ball. No rim, no net, all air. Here comes Champagne, doubled. All the way, a beautiful pass to DeFrank inside for the reverse layup, and the Crusaders are on the board. Shea Champagne with a beautiful pass from all the way just inside the timeline underneath to Gino DeFrank. It's a 2-1 ball game with 5:25 remaining in the first quarter. Down low. A beautiful cut from Pete Burke, and he's got himself two, and it's a 3-2 ball game. Vaughn with it. Over to Cross. Into the corner to DeFrank. We're going to get a jump ball after DeFrank and DeMoss were tangled up, and it'll be Eagles ball. So it's only a 3-2 game, 5:06 to go in the first quarter. And here comes Dombrowski. Across the timeline, looking for DeMoss. Into the corner to Burke. Burke drive, mid-range jumper, no good. Ward grabs the rebound, makes Champagne jump, and he grabs the rebound and the 2 points. The board man always gets paid. Elijah Ward is on the board. Champagne with it. It's a 5-2 game in favor of the Eagles. Here comes Cross down the lane. Floater. Rebound tipped. And diving for it was Dombrowski, but touched the ball while it was out of bounds, so it'll remain with the Crusaders. Champagne to inbound. A long one over to Jason Cross. I think it was meant for DeFrank. Nonetheless, it will get to DeFrank inside. Resetting out to Michael Vaughn. His three-pointer will drop. It's a 5-5 game. Michael Vaughn has a first three-pointer of the night. Fairly empty gym. A neutral ground for both teams. It's a 5-5 game. Petty with it. Dribbling, dancing, inside floater, no good. Rebound goes to Cross. Tipped away by Ward. He's able to corral it, and the ball stays with the Eagles. Elijah Ward now slowing things down. Petty. He's got one. Oh, and Petty looked for Ward down low. Would have been a great pass if Ward had continued the cut, but nonetheless a turnover. It'll be Crusader ball.
Bishop Canevin now 2 of 6 from the field, 1 of 5 from outside the arc.
Shea Champagne with the ball. Crosses the timeline. He's got 3 near him, and he's got a wide open DeFrank inside who will pass it off to Bryce Hinkle. And the lead goes up to 7-5, lead 2 for the Crusaders. 3:25 remaining in this first quarter. Dombrowski with it. Looking for Petty. He gets it to Petty. Petty guarded by Vaughn. Over to Dombrowski, top of the key. 1 of the 3, little spin move, free throw line jumper. No good. He gets his own rebound, though. Throws up a little floater. No good. Jason Cross grabs the rebound. And here come the Crusaders. Cross court to Michael Vaughn. And he hands it off to Champagne, but Champagne was just not able to get across the half-court line in time. It'll be a backcourt violation. And it'll be Eagles basketball. Sierra Catholic down 2. Petty with it. Over to DeMoss. His three-pointer rolls out. Champagne with the rebound. Here comes Shea. Oh, a beautiful pass to DeFrank. He did it again. He's done it once already, once tonight. Another beautiful pass, another beautiful reverse from Gino DeFrank. And he's up to 4, and the lead's up to 4 with 2:25 remaining. It's a 9-5 lead for the Crusaders. Dombrowski. 3 ball from Burke. That'll drop. Pete Burke's got 5. And it's a 9-8 lead. DeFrank was open in the corner. A cross-court pass to Cross. Right wing 3 ball. Good. Jason Cross is on the board with 3. And it's a 12-8 lead for Bishop Canevin. Burke with it. Now to Petty. Into the corner to Burke. He's got 5 already. Down low is Ward. Driving, losing the ball, able to pass it off to Burke at the last second. He's still with it. Oh, a beautiful no-look pass to Isaiah Petty down low, but he's not able to finish the rebound, the layup, And Jason Cross comes away with the rebound, and here comes Champagne. Michael Vaughn, back to Champagne. Drives, kicks, pass. Jason Cross on the left corner, wide open on the three-point line, no good. And the crowd goes all because that is Michael Vaughn's second foul, and it was a silly foul down low trying to go for the ball off the rebound. But just like that, Michael Vaughn will pick up his second quick foul.
And that is only the second foul of the game. And we are nearly 7 minutes into the game.
1:10 to go here in this first quarter. It's a 12-8 lead for the Crusaders. Petty. Left-right cross. Oh, jump step, no good. And here come the Crusaders. Michael Vaughn with it. Covered close by Burke. To Cross. He's open on the left wing. Passes up the 3. Now to DeFrank at the top of the key. He traveled, though. It's a turnover. It'll be Eagles basketball. It's a 12-8 game. 50 seconds to go in this first quarter. And here's Isaiah Petty, the 5'11 junior. Petty calling out plays, feeling out his options. He picks up his dribble. He's got to do something with it. 30 seconds to go. Here's DeMoss. Drive, spin move, blocked by Champagne. Ward's able to get the rebound, though. 20 seconds to go. Dombrowski jumping up and grabbing the ball, saving it from going out of bounds. And they'll reset with Burke. 15 seconds to go in the first quarter. Petty. Still with it is Petty. Under 10 seconds to go. Just throws up a 3 from the top of the key and will hit nothing. 3 seconds to go in this first quarter. It's a 12-8 ball game. Shea Champagne catches it, loses it. Elijah Ward is there. Off the inbounds. It looks like Jason Cross just overthrew Champagne a little bit, and Elijah Ward was right there to pick it up. He went up for the layup, was fouled. He didn't make the layup, but he'll shoot 2. And Cross will pick up his first foul. Third team foul on Bishop Canevin. .7 seconds left on the first quarter clock. Elijah Ward's first shot is up and good. He's got 3. So we will see our first substitution of the night, Makai Underwood, the 6'1 sophomore. Elijah Ward, second free throw. Good. He's got 4. The lead is 2 at the end of the buzzer. Oh, Jason Cross throwing up a 3/4 full heave and just falling short. So at the end of the first quarter, Bishop Canevin 12, Sierra Catholic 10, right here on the TribLive High School Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Kayla, and I'm an education major at Seton Hill University. I'm so grateful for the first-hand experience I get at Seton Hill's Child Development Center. One of my favorite things about Seton Hill is the way we can all come together as a community to support each other. I'm grateful to have such caring, passionate, and real professors. I've had such great role models that I am able to observe and work with. I know that my Seton Hill experience will make me an impactful teacher.
Need new tires in a hurry? SE Tire has your size tire in stock. Install today. Before you hit the open road, see the tire experts at SE Tire. We do tires and we do them right. Before you hit the open road, see the tire experts at Export Tire. We do tires and we do them right. If it has wheels, we have the tires. Export Tire, your commercial tire headquarters.
Matty McConnell, one of Tim McConnell's assistants. Matty played at Robert Morris. Before that, a star at Chartiers Valley. Had a 54-point game back in January of 2015 at Bethel Park. Spence?
Back underway. Sierra Catholic, down 2 to start the second quarter. It's the Crusaders who won the first quarter. Cross into the corner. Champagne now with it. Dante Berrien has checked in for the Crusaders. It's another turnover. It'll be Sierra Catholic ball on the note of McConnell. TJ McConnell, who the Pacers played yesterday, they lost in overtime to the Celtics, 142-138. TJ, 13 minutes, 4 points, a rebound, and 3 assists. He's gotten a little bit older, but he, as Lanny mentioned, was very good back in his day. 7:28 to go. Ward with it, down 2 in the second quarter. Petty picks up his dribble, now getting pressed. Had to get it away. Burke with it. Drives just inside the free throw line. No good. Champagne with the rebound. He had Berrien down low. Cross will get it. One dribble into the corner. DeFrank wide open in the right corner. That will drop. And DeFrank's got 7. 15-10 in favor of Bishop Canevin. Petty with it. Feeling out his options. Pass from the Moss intercepted. Jason Cross off of the Champagne pass. And a quick timeout from Serra Catholic after a nice little 4-point swing, or a 5-point swing, It's a 17-10 ball game with 6:42 remaining.
Well, just that quickly, you go from Serra Catholic being down 2 at the end of 1, and now a minute 18 into the second quarter, down by 7. Serra Catholic, AJ Corso, third year. AJ's wife, by the way, Serra, is an athletic trainer for UPMC. Last time Serra Catholic won a boys WPIAL basketball championship, 2008. A Class A title. And that year, Serra Catholic defeated Wilkinsburg at the Palumbo Center. And then Serra Catholic in 2008 won its 30th game of the year by grabbing a state championship.
6:42 remaining here at Peters Township. 17-10 lead for the Crusaders over the 7th-seeded Serra Catholic Eagles. The Crusaders, the 2nd seed in the 2A. Aliquippa, the 1st seed. And back underway, resuming play in the second quarter. It's Petty with it. Across the timeline, he's guarded closely by Cross. Hands it off to DeMoss. Back to Dombrowski. Burke, who leads the Eagles, with 5. Petty with it. Again, guarded closely by Cross. Hands it off to Ward. Pete Burke with it now, off to Petty. Petty, a little dribble move, right side layup. Passes it out to Ward, who wanted the 3, wasn't able to take it. Back out to Burke on the left wing now. No good on the 3-pointer. DeFrank comes down with it, and here comes Jason Cross. Everyone left Cross, and that leaves DeFrank wide open, who goes right back to Jason Cross on the right wing, where he hit his first 3, and he'll hit a second 3. He's up to 8 points, and it's a 10-point lead for the Crusaders. (20-10), 5:30 to go in this second quarter. DeMoss with it. Over to Burke. Burke drives, left-handed layup. Left-sided right-handed layup is good. Pete Burke's up to 7, and it's just an 8-point lead. Cross with it. Into the corner. To Berrien, who goes to Champagne. DeFrank wide open top of the key. Cross-court pass to Berrien. Inside Champagne. Layup in and out. Rebound will stay with the Crusaders. Ball went off Isaiah Petty's hands.
Champagne, who's gotten some hit from South Carolina. I understand that also Cal Poly's interested in him.
Ball goes in to Champagne, who's doubled. DeFrank with it. Corner, Berrien. 3-ball, no good. Rebound goes to DeMoss. Here's Petty with it now, down 8 as the Eagles. It's 4:40 to go in this second quarter. Ward with it on the left wing. Petty, guarded by Vaughn, who's got 2 fouls already. Corner, Dombrowski. Nothing hits. And here come the Crusaders. Another traveling violation on Gino DeFrank. And with that, he will sub out, and Louis Panza will check back in for the Eagles. J-Del Minifield has also checked in. He checked in just a moment ago. Here's Petty with it. Over to DeMoss. Ward, deep three-pointer, no good. And here comes Champagne. Cross court to Cross. Few dribbles inside, fadeaway jumper, no good. Rebound goes to Petty. Isaiah Petty driving. Now DeMoss with it. One dribble handoff to Petty, who takes a deep three-pointer on the right side of the wing. Rebound will go to Minifield, who just throws up a behind-the-back pass to Ward, but it was stolen. Champagne, layup, good, and one. Champagne finally on the board with a 2-point layup and a chance to make it a 3-point play.
First foul of the game against Serra Catholic.
And it'll be against DeMoss. A 10-point lead for the Crusaders, 3:31 to go. Free throw is up, no good, but rebound will go to Panza, who will just throw it right back to Champagne, who everyone here thought he was fouled. No foul was called. Here comes Ward. Corner, Dombrowski wide open, no good. Rebound goes back to Dombrowski. Pass to Ward. Spin away, fade away jumper, and that'll drop. Elijah Ward's got 6, and the lead's cut back to 8. Here's Jason Cross, who's got 8. Leads all scorers. Kicks, corner, Berrien in the left corner. No good. Champagne grabs the rebound, a beautiful pass to Panza, and that's his first 2 points of the night. Driving, layup, and one. Isaiah Petty. He's got 3, a chance to make it 4.
Fourth team foul against Bishop Canevin, number 1 on Panza. Only a total of 5 fouls in the game so far. 4 against Canevin, 1 against Serra Catholic.
Burke checking in for DeMoss, and Panza checked out. Michael Vaughn subbed him out, and he's back in the game, and he's got 2 of the 4 fouls that the Crusaders have collected here tonight. Off the 3-point play is good. And Isaiah Petty's got 4. It's a 7-point lead for the Crusaders. Champagne doubled off to Berrien.
Oh.
And then over and back again. That's the second one. And Tim McConnell is livid. So turnover on the Crusaders. There's 2:27 to go into this second quarter. It's a 24-17 lead for Bishop Canevin. Petty with it. He's got 4. Petty with it still. Hezzy drives, He wanted Minifield down low. It went out of bounds. Turnover on the Eagles. Champagne with it, guarded closely by Elijah Ward. Cross-court pass to Cross. Into the corner to DeFrank. Back to Cross. Drives. Kicks. Berrien got Petty to jump for an easy three-point play. Dante Berrien with his first 2 points of the night. Chance to make the lead back up to double digits.
Fouls on Petty, his first. Second team foul against Serra Catholic.
Free throw is up and good, and it's a 10-point lead, and Berrien's got 3. 1:53 to go here in this second quarter. Petty with it. Three scores on the side of Sierra Catholic compared to the 7 scores of the Crusaders. Down low, Minifield. Pass to Ward. Floater, good. He's got 8. Lead back to 8. Champagne doubled cross-court to Berrien, who will just hand it back off to Champagne. Step back 3. No, he'll pass it inbound inside to Berrien. He's fouled on the floor, and that'll be against Isaiah Petty, his second. 27-19 ball game, 1:21 to go here in this second quarter.
It's just a third team foul against Serra and only 4 against Canevin, so we're nowhere close to limited chance we'll have bonus shots in this half.
Michael Vaughn inbound to Cross. He had the layup, but it just went in and out. And here comes Dombrowski. Dombrowski to Burke, and thank goodness the ref was there. If the ref was not there, the ball would have rolled out of bounds. So Ward driving, left-sided layup, no good. Rebound goes to Champagne. Champagne all the way inside. Layup is good, and it's back up to a 10-point lead. Champagne's got 4.
Pretty impressive finger roll there, huh?
The jelly roll finish from Champagne, and he's got 4. Ward with it. He's got 8. Spin move. Jumper just inside the free throw line. No good. Tried to sell the foul by falling. Didn't get the call. Here comes Cross. Pickpocketed by a Ward, who a great behind-the-back move. Behind-the-back pass now into the corner to Dombrowski, who loses it to Champagne. Ball's on the floor everywhere, and the ball rolled out of bounds and will stay with the Sierra Catholic Eagles. Bryce Hinkle will sub in for Michael Vaughn. And Petty will check back in for Minifield. 29-19, 25 seconds to go. Inbound goes to Petty. Under 20 seconds to go. Petty crosses the timeline. Petty still with it. Under 10 to go in the second quarter. Now under 5, Petty. Dombrowski, deep right wing 3, no good. Champagne, rebound. Oh, and Champagne tried to get it to Cross to end the half, but nonetheless, no score right at the end. It's a 29-19 lead for Bishop Canevin. They're up 10 as we head into halftime. Don't go anywhere on the TribLive High School Sports Network.
Each quarter, In Community Magazines delivers the latest school district and township news, as well as local stories about the people, places, and businesses in your neighborhood. With 31 magazines in the north, south, east, and west suburbs of Pittsburgh, In Community Magazines has you covered. To learn more, visit icmags.com or call 724-942-0940. Again, it's icmags.com.
Excella Health wants to know, how can we help you today? Can we help you find a doctor? Schedule a same-day appointment. Choose just the right service for your health concern? As your healthcare partner, Excella offers hundreds of primary care and specialty doctors, along with outpatient testing, rehab, and nationally recognized heart care, surgery, and orthopedics. To learn more, visit excellahealth.org or call 1-877-771-1234.
The TribLive High School Sports Network is once again your home for WPIAL basketball championships. Watch all the action from all 12 games, boys and girls, exclusively here on HSSN. And did we mention it's free? That's right. No credit cards, no paywalls. Watch all games live for free, only here on HSSN. WPIAL basketball championships are presented by FNB Bank.
Back on the TribLive High School Sports Network, it's halftime. Bishop Canevin leading 29-19, and we'll go to Mr. Lanny for Terry to give us a score rundown of the first half.
Now, thank you for believing that I have them. Okay, here are the, I do indeed, folks, the numbers in the first half for Bishop Canevin leading 29-19. The top scorer for the Crusaders, Jason Cross, he has 8 with 2 threes. Gino DeFrank, 7 points, 1 3. Shea Champagne, 4 points. Michael Vaughn, 3. Dante Berrien, 3. And by the way, Vaughn has his 3 by way of a shot that went down through the netting from outside the arc. And then Bryce Hinkle with 2. For Serra Catholic, Elijah Ward has 8. Pete Burke, 7 with 1 3. Isaiah Petty has 4. So Bishop Canevin, there have been 7 Bishop Canevin players that have scored, only 3 for Serra Catholic. Some other numbers for you. Bishop Canevin 1 for 2 from the free throw line with 4 threes in the first half. Serra Catholic 4 of 5 from the free throw line with 1 3. And there were only 7 fouls total in the first half. 3 committed by Serra Catholic, 4 committed by Bishop Canevin. This is a 2A quarterfinal game. The winner of this game will take on either Clairton or Northgate. Clairton is the number 14 seed. Clairton upset number 3 Fort Cherry the other day. On the other side of the bracket, Aliquippa is the number 1 seed and is taking on Shenango tonight. And number 4 seed Greensburg Central Catholic against number 5 Eden Christian. That's the way the 2A brackets map out. While we have a moment here, let me tell you also about the other boys brackets in 6A. And there were only 8 teams competing in the 6A competition, and tonight, number 1, Newcastle playing Norwin. Number 2, Upper St. Clair against Seneca Valley. Number 3, Central Catholic against Baldwin. And number 4, Mount Lebanon against Butler. That is in 6A. 5A boys. Tomorrow, Peters Township against Gateway in the semifinals. Penn Hills against North Hills in the 5A semifinals. 4A semifinals coming up on Monday. Lincoln Park, number 1 seed, against number 5 Highlands. And then on the other side of the bracket, number 2 Laurel Highlands, who came charging back in an exciting win over Bell Vernon last night right here at Peters Township. Laurel Highlands, number 2 seed, playing North Catholic in the 4A semifinals. 3A semifinals. Number 1 Steel Valley against Deer Lakes on Monday. Number 2 Neshannock against number 6 Our Lady of the Sacred Heart. Oh, let me take that back. Neshannock against, yes, Our Lady of the Sacred Heart, okay? And now in 1A, Imani Christian against Geibel tomorrow in Mount Lebanon. As a matter of fact, Lou Root and I will have the call of that game at noontime. Also tomorrow in Single A, number 2 Union against number 4 Carleton. Partner, should we go to a break before we get ready for the third quarter?
And we will be right back here on the TribLive High School Sports Network. It's 29-19, a 10-point lead for the Bishop Canevin Crusaders.
Need new tires in a hurry? SE Tire has your size tire in stock. Install today. Before you hit the open road, see the tire experts at SE Tire. We do tires and we do them right. Before you hit the open road, see the tire experts at Export Tire. We do tires and we do them right. If it has wheels, we have the tires. Export Tire, your commercial tire headquarters.
Excella Health wants to know, how can we help you today? Can we help you find a doctor? Schedule a same-day appointment. Choose just the right service for your health concern? As your healthcare partner, Excella offers hundreds of primary care and specialty doctors, along with outpatient testing, rehab, and nationally recognized heart care, surgery, and orthopedics. To learn more, visit excellahealth.org or call 1-877-771-1234.
Back on the TribLive High School Sports Network as we get ready to enter the second half.
Granson, I'm sure that you don't watch Blue Bloods on Friday nights, right? You're too busy with other things to do on a college campus on a Friday night.
But just a little bit too busy.
But Blue Bloods is about a police officer family, okay? A couple of Frank Reagan is the police chief, and he has a couple sons that are police officers, and then he has a daughter that's an attorney. Well, anyways, the reason I'm bringing this up is because that's the family business for the Reagans on Blue Bloods is law enforcement, and the family business for the McConnells is basketball. And I don't know if I got this all right or not, but I've counted 19 different WPIAL titles for the McConnell family. Well, Tim's won 9. Susie McConnell Serio, I've got her with 6. 2 as a player at Seton LaSalle and 4 as a coach at Oakland Catholic. And then Kathy McConnell, Tim and Susie's sister, won a couple, both as a player at Seton LaSalle. TJ McConnell won a WPIAL title. Maddie won 1. Megan won 2. So what's that? Well, it's more than 19. 15, 16, 17, 18. It's about 20. And that's not even counting Pete Serio, who is Timmy McConnell's brother-in-law, who is the head coach of the girls at Upper St. Clair. So great people, devoted to basketball and winning. Tim McConnell moving from Chartiers Valley to Bishop Canevin, and his team has a 10-point lead. By the way, in the first half, we had three lead changes early. But then Bishop Canevin jumped out to a 2-point lead after 1, and then outscored Serra Catholic 17-9 in the second quarter to expand the lead to 10 points. And pretty much in that second quarter, the Bishop Canevin lead was either 8 or 10. I remember you saying that a lot as we marched through period 2.
A lot of back and forth, 8 and 10-point leads. We get ready to go back. You know, I didn't really know where you were going with that stat.
But you've been around me long enough to know that
I knew it was going to go
Grandpa
someplace good.
Terry may not know most times where he's going.
I thought you were just going to start naming off TV shows. I mean, over the during the Pony Leagues, it was I can't even remember the name of the show.
Well, with Green Acres.
Green Acres, there it is. And now it's Blue Buds. And now it's third quarter action as we get ready to go. The Eagles will start with the ball, and across the timeline they go, and we are underway. Burke, Dombrowski, Petty drives, kicks, three-pointer on the left corner, another air ball. Here comes Champagne. Corner, DeFrank, history, no good. Rebound goes to DeMoss, and a kick ball just to slow things down a bit. So it's a 29-19 ball game, 7:35 to go in this third quarter. In the win or go home scenario. Burke decides to take one dribble, pull up a deep three, and Pete Burke, he's got 10, and he gets the second half action underway. Lead has been cut to 7. Pete Burke with a game-high 10. Frank down low, Champagne. Out to DeFrank, over to Cross, left wing 3, no good. Rebound goes to Burke, who goes up to Dombrowski. Almost blocked by Champagne, but the layup is good, and the lead has been cut to 5. DeFrank, quick layup, blocked, rebounded by Champagne. He's fouled, he'll shoot 2. So a quick 5-point run, and the lead has been cut to just 5.
First foul of the second half goes against Ward of Serra Catholic.
So Elijah Ward picks up his first, and Champagne will hand to the free throw line to shoot 2. First bounces in off the front rim. He's got 5. He's 1 of 2 from the line. He had a chance to make a 3-point play earlier in the game, missed the free throw. Second free throw is up and is good. He's up to 6, 2 of 3 from the line. 31-24. Leads back up to 7. Burke with it. He's got the hot hand. He's got 10. Leads all scorers. Petty picks up his dribble. Trying to find someone. He finds Burke, who will just corral it back out to slow things down. Burke. Ward drives. Layup. Just not able to fall, but rebound goes to Petty. Has it. DeMoss. Lost it. Picked it up. Burke. Another 3-ball. No good. Rebound goes to Ward, but a foul called. I'm not totally sure who they're going to give that to. It looked like Champagne went for the rebound and looked like he fell, but it looked like Jason Cross was the one who knocked him down. Ward just happened to be in the area, so they're going to give it to Elijah Ward. AJ Corso not happy with that one. But nonetheless, it's a foul on the Eagles. Champagne with it, drives, kicks, layup underneath, those good. The lead's back up to 9. That's Bryce Hinkle. He's got 4. Kicks wide open is Burke in the corner. Air ball. Champagne grabs the rebound. And here comes Champagne. Driving. Mid-range jumper. In and out, but crosses right there to grab the rebound, but he missed it. DeMoss has it. 2-on-1 scenario. Petty has to slow things down into Ward. Now Dombrowski. Back to Ward. Well, he wanted the deep 3 at the volleyball line, but he decided against it. Petty, spin move. Oh, tough layup, but not able to fall. Here comes DeFrank. 1-on-1 with Ward. Layup, no good. Great defense from Elijah Ward. Jason Cross will pick up the foul off the rebound. That's his second. Third foul, of the third quarter. DeFrank will check out, and Dante Berrien will check in. It's a 33-24 ball game in favor of the Crusaders. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Driving, DeMoss nowhere close to the rim. Ball's tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Bishop Canevin. Just under 5 to go in the third quarter. A 9-point lead for the Crusaders, the second-ranked seed. Double teamed is Champagne, cross court to Cross. Loses his dribble, corner Berrien. Back to Cross. They want Hinkle inside, they'll get it to him, but before that a foul is called, and that'll be Isaiah Petty's third foul. First of the second half. Quick inbound pass to Berrien. He was left wide open, untouched. No good. Burke pulls down the rebound. Up court to Dombrowski. Driving under the hoop. The layup is good, and Dombrowski is on the board with another 2. He's got 4. Berrien almost picked off. Driving is Berrien. Kicking. Vaughn. 3-ball, no good. Rebound goes to DeMoss. Up court, a sloppy pass is picked off by Michael Vaughn. Goes it to Champagne. Euro. Pass. Bryce Hinkle. A beautiful possession. And Bryce Hinkle's got 6. 35-26 lead for the Crusaders. DeMoss wanted the 3. Passed it up. Dombrowski with it. Ward driving. Dombrowski, 3-ball. No good. Rebound goes to Jason Cross, who will toss it away to Champagne, who got doubled and goes back to Cross. Over to Hinkle. Back to Cross, wide open on the right wing. He's got 2 from there already. He missed this one, though. Rebound goes to Petty. Up to Dombrowski, who will just drive all the way in, but is fouled by Jason Cross. That's his 3rd.
You know, I was watching last time that Serra Catholic came down the floor. It had all 5 of its players outside the arc because of that tenacious defense of Bishop Canevin.
First free throw is up and good. Dombrowski, who didn't touch the scoring stat sheet at all in the first half. He's got 4. Make that 5 off the free throw with a chance to make it 6 and a chance to cut the lead down to 7. Just off the front iron and no good. Here's Champagne with it up 8 and 3:15 to go. DeFrank with it. DeFrank down to Hinkle. Out to Vaughn. Vaughn drives, kicks. DeFrank, he had the 3. He'll drive. And we'll kick back out to Vaughn. Corner, Berrien. Back to DeFrank. Back to Berrien. Wide open. The defender left him. Nothing but air. Here comes Petty. Petty drives. Kicks to Underwood. Back to Burke. A deep 3-pointer. Give him another one. He's got 3, and he's up to 13 points. The lead is back to 5 with 2:30 to go in the 3rd quarter. Champagne, the double comes behind the back, trying to break it. He's fouled. And unfortunately, I think that's going to be Elijah Ward's 3rd. It will be. He had no fouls in the first half. He's picked up 3 quick ones here in just the 3rd quarter alone.
Well, let's see now. A second time in this 3rd quarter that Serra Catholic has gotten back to within 5. It was 29-24 early in the 3rd. Now 35-30.
DeFrank over to Vaughn, who goes back to the corner. Inside is Hinkle. He loses it. Burke picks up the steal. Up to Dombrowski, who goes back to Burke. He's got the hot hand. He's got a game-high 13. Drives. Pass into Ward, who just throws up a floater. It was just a little bit short. And here come the Crusaders. Vaughn, corner. Berrien, wide open right wing 3. Short. So Champagne tried to grab it and throw it off of a Ward who was there, but he was out of bounds before he was able to do it. Nonetheless, a turnover on the Crusaders.
And a timeout. Our first game tonight here at Peters Township, Tyler Polk and Spencer and I were pleased to have the opportunity to watch South Fayette girls, Penn Trafford girls, and one of the things I suspect that all 3 of us will take away from tonight is how much pleasure it was to have had the opportunity to watch Maddie Weber play basketball. Maddie Weber was going to Villanova from South Fayette. She scored 39 points at 22 in the first half, 17 in the second. Scored 4 points, by the way, in the 4th quarter. We got to a point because of the nature of the game, and South Fayette won that game by 21-70-49. We were not necessarily rooting for, but wondering, will she get to 40? And as it turned out, she checked out a little bit near the end of the game with 39, but it was a real treat watching her play
Just an
basketball.
okay performance.
Okay.
A special performance, we'll call it.
Special, yeah, okay. Stellar.
As we get ready to resume third quarter action, under 2 minutes to go. Bishop Canevin leading 5. Like Lenny mentioned so perfectly, the Eagles were able to cut the lead down to 5 in the early stages of the third quarter. And then the lead went back up to 9 and 8, and now back to 5 again with under 2, and the ball in their possession are the Eagles. It's been Burke who's got 2 threes in this second half, third quarter action. Petty drives, fouled. Foul is on the floor, so the layup will be waved off. That foul is on Gino DeFrank. His first. So a layup and one that would have cut the lead down to 3, maybe 2. Inbound goes to Dombrowski. Almost loses it. It's DeMoss. Quick jab, 3. Give it to him. Joey DeMoss is on the board, and the lead is down to 2. Double comes DeFrank with it. Panza, who's got it at the top of the key, who just checked in. Over to DeFrank. Panza. One dribble drives, pass to Champagne. Panza wanted it. Hinkle down low. Vaughn into the corner. Cross court to DeFrank. Picked off by Dombrowski. One-on-one with Champagne. Layup. No good, but he's fouled. A chance to tie the game. And Shea Champagne picks up his first foul. It's been all Burke and Dombrowski here in this third quarter. Burke with 6. Dombrowski with 6. And a chance to make it 7 and a chance to tie the game for the first time since it was 5-5. Minute 8 to go in the third quarter. And we, ladies and gentlemen, are a tied ball game. It's a 7-point swing for Dombrowski, who didn't do anything in the first half. Panza, 1 of the 3, kicks it to the corner of DeFrank. No good. Foul is on the floor. It's going to be a hold, and I think this might be on Petty. It will. No, it will be on Dombrowski. So Petty catching a break, Dombrowski picking up his first.
Team foul number 5 against Serra Catholic.
Got to get it in is Vaughn. Got to get it into Panza. He gets it into Panza, who hands it off to Champagne. Cross to the top of the key to a wide open Gino DeFrank. And he drills it. He's got 2 threes and 10 points, and the lead is back up to 3 for Bishop Canevin. Petty, spin move, driving, kicking. Dombrowski had the 3, passed it up. All the way, floater, no good. Panza grabbing the rebound down. 30 seconds to go. They've got a 5-on-4 number. Champagne driving, fouled, layup, no good. But he'll shoot 2. Foul will go against Joey DeMoss. So a chance to make the lead and take it up back to 5 is Shea Champagne. First free throw, good. He's got 7. Oh for 1 on the free throw line in the first half with Champagne. He's 3 for 3 here in the second half in this third quarter. Second one is up and is good. He's got 8, and he's perfect from the line in the second half, 4 for 4. And it's a 5-point lead. Petty. Over to Dombrowski. He's got 7 in this third quarter. Ward now to Petty. Just a few passing drill like Petty. Corner. DeMoss deep. Left wing 3. No good. Rebound will go to Champagne. Not able to get it off at the end is Panza. And just like that, the lead has been cut to 5 after a 10-point lead in the half. The Eagles were able to cut it halfway down to 5. It's a 40-35 ball game. We've got 8 more minutes to go with the fourth quarter coming up right here on the TribLive High School Sports Network.
Water heater emergencies don't happen at the best times.
Honey, there's no hot water.
Mom, the water's freezing.
Get down here quick. At Mr. Water Heater, you'll talk to a real person 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. When the last thing you need to worry about is your hot water tank. And for quality service and better than competitive pricing,
call Mr. Water Heater. Call Mr. Water Heater. Call Mr. Water Heater. Call Mr. Water Heater. Call Mr. Water Heater.
Hi, I'm Ryan DeShyla Jordan, and I'm a musical theater major. And the Seton Hill Theater and Dance Department is where I call home. At first, I wasn't sure I'd fit in, but it was a major turning point for me when I started joining clubs and doing fun things around campus, like the step team and singing my heart out at karaoke nights. I'm also a resident assistant, so I can help other students have their own great Seton Hill experience. Now, I'm not afraid to try anything.
Back on the TribLive High School Sports Network as we get ready for fourth quarter action. Put your 4s up. It's a 5-point lead for the Bishop Canevin Crusaders.
40-35 is the Canevin advantage over Serra Catholic.
It was a 5-5 ball game early, then it went 7-5, and after that, the Crusaders never looked back. Down low, Berrien, spin move, tough layup, not able to fall. Gino DeFrank tipped it out. That'll be Eagles basketball early in the fourth quarter. Quickly, without paying attention, a 3-ball for Burke. That's his 4th, and the defense just was not ready for a quick pass and shot, and the lead's cut back to 2. Pete Burke with a game-high 16. Corner, Panza. He was drilling them at the halftime break, and that one will tip all the way out and roll over the clock on the top of the rim. It was Michael Vaughn who was calling out plays defensive-wise to his other teammates, but wasn't looking where Pete Burke was, and he just left Pete Burke wide open on the last play. And here comes Ward. 2 will tie, 3 will take the lead. Corner, DeMoss, three-pointer, good, and they've got the lead for the first time since it was 5-2. A 41-40 game with 7:10 to go. Joey DeMoss has 6. DeFrank had the 3, drives. Layup will fall, and he's up to 12, and the lead goes back to the Crusaders. 42-41 with 6:50 to go. Burke, he's got the hot hand. 1 dribble, pull up 3. No good. And here comes Champagne, doubled. Panza. DeFrank left wide open at the top of the key. He drills it, and he is electrified. He's got 15, and the lead is up to 4. Petty with it. Now to Dombrowski on Panza, driving, spinning away, just able to get it to fall. Dombrowski's got 9. A quick timeout for Sierra Catholic, and the lead is just 2 for Bishop Canevin. It's a 45-43 ball game with just 6:20 to go in this fourth quarter. Bishop Canevin leads in what has been an interesting game.
Well, and as we've been keeping tabs on the Bishop Canevin leads, and we've had the Crusaders up by 10 a number of times. So was the story in the second quarter. But that seemed to be as much as Serra Catholic was going to allow. It didn't want that lead or the deficit to get past 10, and it never did get. And then now to the point where the game was tied at 35-35, and we're back to the Canevin lead, 45-43.
6:10 to go in this fourth quarter. Panza in the corner. Champagne with it. He's doubled. Gets it off to Berrien, who kicks it to Frank. Champagne driving. Mid-range jumper just inside the free throw line. No good. Petty grabs the rebound. Petty to Ward. Ward driving and getting swatted by Dante Berrien and never had a chance. Jason Cross comes in. Louis Panza checks out. It's a 45-43 ball game in favor of Bishop Canevin. Got to get the ball in. Almost a 5 count, able to get it into Burke. And he'll just go walk it out and reset it at the top of the key. He's doubled, though. Champagne was there to pick him up. Handing it off to Petty. And that will be a backcourt. There was no tipped ball. And it's a turnover on the Eagles. 45-43 ball game with 5:41. The lead is in favor of the Crusaders. Cross, driving, floating it. And at the end, finger rolling it in. Jason Cross has got his first points of the second half. He's up to 10. Leads up to 4 for the Crusaders. Petty, driving. Got to pass it off to Ward. Ward with it. Now to Petty. He wanted the 3. He won't take it, though. Back out to Ward. Goes to DeMoss. Dombrowski driving, fouled on the floor again. And that'll be foul number 5 against Canevin. 47-43 in favor of the Crusaders. 5:10 to go here in the fourth quarter. Get it in. They left Petty open. He shoots it from the left wing. Drills it. Isaiah Petty's up to 7, and the lead is back to 1. 47-46, 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Cross, driving, kicking. Gino DeFrank with it now. Berrien back to DeFrank. It's online, and it's good. My, Gino DeFrank, have yourself a second half. He's up to 18, and he's got himself 10. Or he's got himself 11, in this second half. Lead is up to 4, 50-46. Burke, a deep 2-pointer. One dribble pull-up. He's got 18. The lead's up to 2. It's a 50-48 ball game. Corner, Berrien, 3-ball, no good. Down court is DeMoss. Oh, he had the easy layup, but he lost it. Ward, bodies are on the floor. Ball is still on the floor. Ball was on the ground. A jump ball is called. The possession will stay with the Eagles. It's 50-48. The Bishop Canevin Crusaders are leading by 2 with 4:12 to go in this fourth quarter.
Was that last basket by Burke a 3?
It was a deep 2.
A deep 2, okay.
He took one dribble inside the line. Burke, inbounds pass. He gets it to drop. Pete Burke, have yourself a second half. He's up to 20. He had 7 in the first half. He's got 13 here in the second, and it's a 50-50 ball game. DeFrank, how about another one? No good. Cross grabs the rebound. It's stripped by DeMoss, and here come the Eagles. Off to Burke, off to Ward. Layup's no good, but a foul is called. It's going to be against Champagne. That's his second, and a chance to take a 2-point lead is the Eagles under 4. It's 50-50 with 3:50 to go in the fourth quarter. Ward, who led all scorers in the first half, he had 8. That was back when it was 8 points for Ward, 7 for Burke, and 4 for Petty. Might have those numbers changed. First free throw is up and good. He's up to 9, and the lead is 51-50 with 3:50 go in favor of the Eagles. A deep breath from Elijah Ward. He's got 10. The lead is up to 2. 52-50 in favor of the Eagles. 3:45 to go. Champagne underneath. Able to get the layup to fall, and it's back to a tied game. He's up to 10. 52-52 with 3:30 to go in this fourth quarter. Burke, he's got the hot hand. One dribble, pull up, and my, Pete Burke cannot miss. He's up to 22. It's a 54-52 lead for the Sierra Catholic Eagles. DeFrank stuck with it in the corner. He'll reset to the top of the key to Cross. Cross, 1 to the 3, kicks it to Berrien. Driving, layup, no good, but he's fouled. Dante Berrien will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul was on Dombrowski. That's his second. Dante Berrien, first free throw is up. Able to fall. He's up to 4 points. And the lead is cut to 1. Sierra Catholic leading 54-53. Serra Catholic, with just 3:05 to go. Second free throw. Good. He's got 5, and we're tied at 54 with 3:05 to go. Here's Petty with it. Dombrowski driving, floating. Not the smartest of shots, but the ball goes right back to him. Puts it up, and he gets it to drop. Oh, my goodness. Owen Dombrowski's up to 11, and the lead is back to 2. It's 56-54 with 2:40 to go. Michael Vaughn, a deep right wing 3. Bang! Michael Vaughn. He had a three-pointer in the first half, and he gets a crucial three-pointer to drop here in the second half. It's 57-56. Burke, deep right wing 3. No good. Rebound goes to Dombrowski, who goes to DeMoss. Back to Dombrowski. Top of the key. Petty, his three-pointer. No good. Rebound goes to Jason Cross. It's a 1-point lead for the Crusaders. It's 57-56 with 2:05 to go. Champagne with it. DeFrank. Cross takes the 3. Huge one. No good. Here come the Eagles. Petty. The foul before the travel. It was almost a travel call, but a foul was called before it. And that'll go against Michael Vaughn. That's his third. And Petty will shoot 2 with a chance to take the lead. It's 57-56, or excuse me, not 2. It's 1-1. Under 2 to go. It's a minute 54.
Each team has now committed 7 fouls in this second half.
Petty, the 1-1. Good. He's got 8. And the lead is, the score, is 57-57, a minute 54 to go in this fourth quarter.
Fourth time we've been tied in this fourth quarter alone.
The crowd on their feet now, and it worked. Free throw missed. Ward picked up the rebound, and Champagne called, he was fouled. A huge rebound from Elijah Ward. That's Champagne's third, and it will send Elijah Ward back to the line for another 1-1 opportunity. Ward, he's 4 for 4 from the line today. 2 for 2 in the first half, 2 for 2 in the second half. 57-57, a minute 52 to go. First one is up, and he missed it. Tie game. Here comes Champagne. Corner, DeFrank slows it down. Back to DeFrank. Corner. No good, all air. Champagne grabbed the rebound. It's good. Shea Champagne with a crucial rebound. He's got 12. A.J. Corso wanted the over the back. It was not called. It's 59-57 with a minute 30 to go. A minute 38 to go. Bishop Canevin leads. And what an exciting game this has turned into. It was all through the first 3 quarters. It was all Bishop Canevin. But here in this fourth quarter, it's been all Sierra Catholic.
At halftime, Bishop Canevin led by 10. And then in that third quarter, Serra Catholic outscored Bishop Canevin 16-11. So it was a 5-point game with Bishop Canevin in lead after 3 quarters. And as I pointed out a few moments ago, we were tied at 50. We're tied at 52, 54, 57. And here we are with Canevin leading by 2 with a minute 38 left in the fourth quarter.
Well, it's been all Serra Catholic in this fourth quarter. Pete Burke, who had just 7 in the first half, he's got 15 in the second half. He's got 3 threes, 4 total, 3 in this second half. And here come the Eagles. A minute 35 to go, down 2. The 7th-seeded Eagles trying to pull off the upset against the number 2-seeded Crusaders. Petty with it. Off to Dombrowski. Dombrowski, spin move. Off to Burke. 1:15 to go. Burke. Step back. Petty. Top of the key three. Not able to fall. Rebound goes to Cross. There was 1:05 on the clock. The Crusaders are up 2. Here comes Champaign quick. Berrien kicks. Cross. And they will just slow things down. There's no shot clock in high school basketball. The Crusaders can just run this out. And Cross was hit in the head by DeMoss. He will go to the line to shoot 1 and 1.
Number 3 on DeMoss. Team foul number 8 against Serra Catholic.
This will be Cross's first attempt at the line tonight. He's got 10 already on the night. He had 8 in the first half, just 2 in the second half, and very quiet. First is up. He's good. 11 points in the lead is 3. This next free throw is crucial.
Makes it a 2-possession game
for Tim McConnell and his Crusaders. Cross. No good, but the rebound goes to Champaign and a timeout for the Crusaders. So after an unfortunate miss from Cross, Champaign was there to grab the rebound, and Bishop Canevin leads 60-57 with just 51 seconds to go in this fourth quarter.
And the winner of this game will take on either number 14 Claret or number 6 Northgate in the semifinals on Tuesday. On the other side of the boys' Class 2A bracket, at number 1 Aliquippa is playing Shenango tonight, and number 4 Greensburg Central Catholic against number 5 Eden Christian. So it'll be Bishop Canevin's ball with a 3-point lead. Timeout situation. Bishop Canevin's got 2 left. Serra Catholic's got 3. Each team has committed 8 fouls in the second half.
And if you're Serra Catholic, play defense without fouling. A stop would be huge here. Any type of bucket makes it a 2-possession game. DeFrank to inbound. He's got 18. To Champaign. Champaign with it. Driving. Now kicking back out. Just running around, dribbling. 44 seconds to go. They'll pass it off to Cross. They didn't call the foul on Cross. A lot of time been wasted off the clock. Champaign driving.
There's the foul before the basket, right?
Foul before the basket. That'll be Petty's 4th foul. And Shea Champaign, who's at the line, and he's 4 for 4 in the second half. He's 4 or 5 all day. It's a 1-and-1 situation. A free throw here would most likely ice it. And he missed it. But Jason Cross able to come away with a huge rebound. That's 2 back-to-back big-time rebounds for the Crusaders.
Number 3 on Dombrowski here. And that's foul number 10 against Serra Catholic.
So now we are in the double bonus. And again, this could be a whole different game. This twice now where it's been tied and up the 3-point lead, and just missed rebounds have cost Serra Catholic late in this fourth quarter. First one from Champaign. That'll drop. He's got 13, and it's now a 2-possession game. 61-57 in favor of the Crusaders. 27 seconds to go. Second free throw. Good. He's got 14. Timeout, Bishop Canevin. It's 62-57 in favor of the Crusaders with 27 seconds to go in this fourth quarter.
Bishop Canevin won the Single A title a year ago and also won the state championship last year. Bishop Canevin was 25-4. And it was after that Tim McConnell decided to transfer over to Bishop Canevin after the job came open. And here is Bishop Canevin, just less than 28 seconds away from moving on. Gino Palmasina, by the way, had been the coach at Bishop Canevin.
So 27 seconds to go. It's a 2-possession game. Serra Catholic's got to move fast. Dombrowski has it. Burke. 1 of the 3. Dombrowski, 3. No good. Rebound goes to Cross. And that'll probably do it. Champagne's fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2 more. And that'll be Petty's 5th. And he's out of the game. Champagne, who only had 4 in the first half. He's got 12 here in the second half. A chance to make it 14 to give him 16. It's a 62-57 lead in favor of Bishop Canevin with only 12 seconds to go. First one from Champagne will drop. He's got 15. The comeback story that fell short for Serra Catholic. They marched all the way back, but not able to, as Champagne will shoot his second, making it a 7-point game. It's now a 3-possession game. And here comes the Eagles. Deep 3 from Burke, no good. Rebound goes to Vaughn. Ball's on the floor. Champagne comes away with it. And ladies and gentlemen, that'll do it. A dunk at the end of time from Shea Champagne, as it's a 64-57 victory for the Crusaders. And Tim McConnell's going back to the semifinals here at Peters Township, as Bishop Canevin is able to hold on and come away with the win after a brilliant effort from Burke, Dombrowski, and Ward and the rest of the Serra Catholic Eagles. We will be right back here on the TribLive High School Sports Network.
That was awesome.
Best seat in the house is on HSSN.
Back on the TribLive High School Sports Network after what we just witnessed was an exciting game. Wrap up the scoring for the Serra Catholic Eagles side of things. Elijah Ward, who had 10. Pete Burke, the electrifier in the second half. He had 7 in the first half, finished with 22. Isaiah Petty had 8. Dombrowski, who scored nothing in the first half, he had 11 in the second half, and Joey DeMoss finished with 6. The only people scoring for the Serra Catholic Eagles were the starters. No one else scored for them on the side of the Crusaders. Gino DeFrank had 18. He had a huge second half. Shea Champagne also with a huge second half. He had 16. Bryce Hinkle finished with 6. Jason Cross finished with 11. Michael Vaughn finished with 6. Dante Berrien had 5. And Louis Panza had 2. From myself and Mr. Lanny Terry, we say so long and good night with the final score of of Bishop Canevin having 64, and the final for Serra Catholic 57. And that'll be all on the TribLive High School Sports Network. They took the scores now.
Well, you got to write it down.
Yeah, I didn't get the third, but I got it. Yeah, sure.